Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Illusion of Gaia. I'm the MysteriousJG. Last time we got up to what appears to be our first boss, and it appears to be a really big demon that's standing on tippy toes from the floor below us, trying to poke its head through so it can see us to fight us, poking its head through some kind of hole in the ceiling of the room that it's trapped in. I have no idea if the structure of the walls are the same a floor below as they are here, because if so, he's basically like just completely trapped in this little stall and is trying to kill us from, poking his head out of the roof of like a little, I don't know, it's like a porta potty that he's trapped in or something. Or maybe below there's like a huge, all sorts of space for him to move around in. It's just that only when he's standing on tippy toes like this can he poke his head through the hole. Either way, in the interest of full disclosure, I actually just fought this boss a minute ago, but I was having some serious lag issues, which probably made the boss fight easier, actually. But I restarted the emulator because the lag issues were kind of distracting us, particularly messing up the music. Anyway, folks, without further ado, let's fight the first boss of Illusion of Gaia. So I kind of know his pattern a little, although I'm not super awesome at dodging his attacks. I hate that one in particular, the little bouncy fireballs. But you gotta kill his hands before his actual weakness will open up. And that's when his eyes open like that. You gotta hit him in the head. Then he starts shooting this laser, which is annoying. Then whack his hands again. So you have to do this a couple times unless you get off some really good attacks, I guess. It sure would be nice to finish him off on this next pass, though. There we go. I knew we could do it. It was actually a lot easier when my emulator was lagging. It was some weird way, I don't know, maybe it was in my head. It seemed like his attacks were lagging more than mine. But either way, after the demon disappears, Will returns to its original shape. It still appears to be a hellish vortex that demon was standing in, regardless of our activities. Well, we can jump down and explore the area where the demon was hanging out. Wow, that thing was really tall. Go! I don't think this is where I was hanging out. This is the Incan Gold Ship. What? I feel like someone's here. Well, I feel like someone forgot to have the FAQ open for the red jewels, because there is definitely one on the Incan Gold Ship. Speak with Seth after awakening. Well, that's a spoiler. We gotta speak with somebody after we awaken. So hopefully this will make sense after we awaken. Look, look, the king has returned, and he's much shorter. I guess the Incans would have some kind of accent. He's the king, you're safe. I'm the king. King, you're safe, now we can set sail. The queen is in her stateroom, please show her you're okay. It's a happy occasion. We have waited for you for such a long time. Ancient Aztec gods. Any of you guys have the Gauntlet of Power from Dario Cueto? Oh, King, looking around the ship, but I expect you're tired. Look around and rest in this bed. Hold on 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to do too many things at once here. I'm trying to like process videos. Yeah. Trying to find the ideal sound mix between my commentary and Rachel chatting away with the archdemon, whatever it is. Oh, I must be flee. It is our home. Oh, I must be flee. We should be WCW. That was for you. That's for you, Bobo. That was for you, Taskmaster. The mystic statue is in this box. Preparations are being made to set sail. Well, are you going to the crow's nest? You can watch the ship set sail. Don't bother checking those barrels. There's no red jewels in there. It's a mystic statue. And then we get like a Mega Man 3 boss monster weapon. Now she seemed to say that we could look around then rest in the bed. Do we want to do that, or do we want to... I think going at the crow's nest or resting in bed, one of those or the other is going to like end the sequence, I think. Through the darkness, a bright light is visible in front of the cave. As the ship set sail, that light represented the freedom we had just won. Cool. Hey, Queen, come get you some. The Queen is still wearing the ring she got from the king. Oh, don't wear that ring, honey. I got it from Sauron. That's right. It's the ring he gave her when they were separated by the invaders. Since then, she has thought of nothing but him. Yeah, well, I'm back, baby. Good. You have returned safely. Good. You captured it alive. As you were told, until now I've been guarding the mystic statue of the wind. That's the statue you were rewarded by the spirits. It's in the toolbox in the storehouse below. Look for yourself. Actually, I already got it. Is that all you have to say after seeing me, your husband, after our separation? Look for yourself. Check out WCW. Gotta be careful doing this vague, ridiculous Rey Mysterio Jr. impression. I might get thrown like a lawn dart into a truck. I guess I don't get to rest. I better climb the... This ship is pretty awesome. The children of the sun, something, 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 something. It's not quite the gold condor, but it's pretty sweet. Oh, short king, look there. The sheep is coming out of the cave. That's right, I'm El Rey, and I'm pretty short. Oh, hey. We have emerged from the cave. It's after living in darkness for so long, the brightness is like a new beginning. These are uncharted waters, new horizons. How can invaders come to destroy a world as beautiful as this? I don't think they literally want to destroy it. They just want all the gold. Maybe stop showing off with the golden ships. Hey, buddy, check this shit out. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Whee! Yeah! Badass. Badasses! I'm sorry that it's so shabby, but please try to get some rest. Well, first of all, is anything new? Now we're talking removing. Anything new gonna happen? No? I mean, the background is different, but nothing's actually changed. So it's pretty cool. We've been transported to ancient Incan times and we're the king. I fell into a deep sleep and was pulled inside a dream. And I realized my other life was a dream and my real life was an Incan king. Well, I guess when we awaken, it mentioned awakening, that probably means awakening from this sequence. The off chance I can leave. No, I can't leave. I was thinking I might want to save before I talk to this person. Mother! Will's mother, Shira. Look in the sky. The comet is so beautiful. After years and years, the comet approaches Earth, then recedes. And repeats. It has to be on every continent. Some say it's an unlucky star. Some say it's a lucky star. Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Twinkle, twinkle, make them die slowly. That was... I think I explained that in another LP. What do you think? Unlucky star or lucky star? We better make a good decision. I don't think this will change anything, but let's say it's a lucky star. I happen to know that's wrong. Alright, then hope that happiness doesn't slip away. Will, I am always watching over you. But no, in fact, it's an unlucky star. Because if I recall correctly, the final boss of the game is the star. Alright, then hope that the bad luck doesn't come. Will, I am always watching over you. What a feeling. The music was heading towards What a Feeling, I swear it was. She is believing. Will! She's the lily of the field, I've decided. Will, wake up! Huh? Pooh. You're back so late, the elder must have read your fortune. He said that you were floating alone on the sea. I was so surprised. You acted so strange, so we followed you. Hey, Lance! The old gang is back. I thought that they were like recurring characters, and then they kind of disappeared after the first sequence. Then we reached a strange town. Wait, don't call it strange. I was born there. It's invisible, and it sucks. I'd call that pretty strange. Will, you can't go on a journey without telling us. Since we're friends, we have to share good times and bad. My Lance Vance voice sounds a lot like my Sigint voice. I swear that guy's going to invent an evil AI. This is where the Inca were standing. So I need to make sure not to check out a specific... There's a specific corpse we don't want to check until I've found the red jewel. This is where the Inca were standing. This is where the fish live. I'm not allowed to go back to sea. The ship does not appear to be made of gold anymore, which is a real ripoff. But at least we still have the mystical statue, which was the whole point of this exercise, actually. I would assume, since it's a permanent fixture in our inventory. I was surprised. Oh, it's you, Will. Don't scare me. I'm a little surprised, too. I didn't expect to see you guys showing up here. So we're on this... Is this like rusted gold or something? Or is the ship no longer made of gold? I found a strange jewel on board the ship. I'll give it to you. Look, it's a red jewel. Well, there you go. It's the first time I've ever given you anything. Take care of it. No, I don't think so. I'm going to be giving this... I'm going to be handing this over. Erase the red jewel. Red jewels fly to the jeweler gems in a single ray of light. Oh, neat. Hopefully, if I was supposed to get anything for them, I got it. Guess there's not a lot of point to coming up here now. I'm not even allowed to jump off all badass anymore because the skeleton's blocking my path. Alright, so interacting with the skeletons in the throne room should bring an end to this particular sequence. They perished waiting for the king's return. I can't stand anything that disrupts people's peaceful lives. Well, what about every time you have a royal parade, your majesty? The queen's mummy sleeps silently. I don't think that's sleeping. There's a gold ring on her long, slender, bony finger. That ring must be one of the artifacts put on this ship. This is the most valuable of all the artifacts. Many people have lost their lives trying to get rich by finding this ring. I want the ring. It's so pretty. I really must have it. Have you no shame? You could be cursed. Well, that's a difference between her not stealing it due to shame and not stealing it due to fear of a curse. What? Whoa. Did she try to steal the ring or not? Well, apparently not, because the ring is still there. Maybe it belongs to Riverson. In this part of the ocean, there are fish that are dangerous as well. Sharks. What? What? She's stone cold. What? Oh, he said something that I missed. Oh well. What? That's Seth. It's coming from the deck. How have we been operating this giant sailboat meant for a massive crew anyway? What happened to Seth? Something happened. Because it is moving. Eek, it's Seth. A huge, enormous, giant fish ran into the ship. Sob. Seth fell in the water. Sob. He was swallowed. Gulp. Sob. What was that? Good thing we got that red jewel from him before it was destroyed. Aye, it's that fish again. We'll all be dessert. Stop crying and grab this, or you'll fall overboard. Well, guess it's a little late for that. When he said grab this, he meant he was going to give him a sure you could. Wow. Was not expecting this. You've just come to? I've lost everyone. You haven't lost me. Or am I nothing to you? Are you okay, Buster Wolf? And it's another one of these. JG listens to both dialogue paths, even though it doesn't matter at all moments. I'm still unsteady. Of course. You were unconscious for more than half a day. I've read about being adrift, but I never thought it would happen to me. Disasters sometimes happen suddenly. Sorry, that was the unlucky starch decision point, totally different. You recover quickly, like a lizard's tail. What? I've been reading about being adrift, blah blah blah, something's happened suddenly. Don't be upset. Don't think about the future, let's just enjoy drifting. I'm starved, I'll have the meat I brought from the castle. Oh, you mean the yaks, Is that gone from our inventory now? No. We bit off some of the meat. It was better than any food we'd ever had. Yak's meat that's been in your inventory for several days, unrefrigerated, is the best. Drifting day 2. What are you doing? The poor fish. We have to get some food, bitch. Beautiful. Even after seeing it all day, I still never get tired of it. What are you doing? The poor fish. Supercharged that fish. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing now. Let's get rid of another red jewel. Time passed slowly with nothing. Time passed slowly with nothing to break the monotony. Not even me having a red jewel magically teleport away. Kira just stared at the fish all day long. I couldn't stand it. Will couldn't stand it. Am I narrating or not? He walked around on the raft and talked to Kira many times. A minute seemed like forever, but he could hear the march of time. Oh, we skipped day 3 entirely. I wonder if the jeweler will give us our next prize. He did not mean to slash her. I have a premonition. Help is coming. What? Something is drifting here. Oh, I just finished another video. I try to get that other video processed. Oh, sorry guys, I let a few frames of the pot drifting in occur before I started recording again. Something is drifting here. Okay, I guess I'll come up here and examine it then. There was a letter in the jar. The contents read, "We are on a ship on our way to be sold as forced labor in an unknown land." Oh, wait, isn't that Seth? We're on a ship on our way to be sold as forced labor in an unknown land. If anyone reads this, please save us. Sam, who's not the same as Seth, I guess. Oh, I guess we better save them. My premonition. You said you wanted to be saved, but it's me who needs to be saved. Oh, I am so starved. You should have caught that fish, if you had. I can't hurt such a pretty fish. Are you saying it's better to starve? Raw fish gives me the creeps, I can't eat it. Besides, the fish is fighting to stay alive. Fish feel pain. Have you ever thought of how the fish feels? Well, I know that this is where the fish lives.
If you want to eat it, go ahead. I'm not going to eat it.
Kara didn't say anything all day. A typical princess. She's such a bother. Yeah, I know. Girls are such a pain in the ass. They refuse to eat raw fish. Drifting first week, a school of fish. He reached the end of his rope. If he didn't eat more, he thought he would starve. You're not equipped. So she's refusing to talk to us. We're not actually capturing fish as inventory, but... Oh, but we're getting health back as we eat them. So I'm just swallowing these fish whole.
Well, sorry I talked to you that way yesterday. You're right, fish are motherfuckers. They deserve to feel pain. I'll try to eat the fish. I can't do anything if I starve.
Well, I mean, you could die.
Only in peacetime can you refuse food you don't like.
Truly, this is a game full of wisdom. Let's catch a fish. Good one. Okay, same thing. Apparently that doesn't work. Happily, Kara ate some fish. Will found that he was starting to develop feelings for Kara. Feelings of deep loathing and hatred. That's not where it's going, folks. Wow, they've been out... That's a long time, actually, to be drifting.
The stars are beautiful.
I've forgotten the name of the tiger from Life of Pi. But, yeah.
If I were taller, I could reach them.
What if you were as tall as that one demon guy? You could, like, poke your head through a hole and start attacking me?
Surely Lily and Lance are looking at the same star-studded sky.
But you think Seth and Eric are dead?
If I could talk to the stars, I could find out where everyone is. There seems to be one extra star near the constellation of Cygnus. Yes, that red star.
Oh, there's nothing ominous about that.
Shall we make a wish upon that star? I have a feeling it'll come true.
Well, I'd really like to get off this raft.
Will you close your eyes too?
I hope for everyone's safety and for my father, ... to get back his job at the rubber plant. Aww. They're falling in love, as you do on a raft, and you've been... It said draft for raft like twice now. Been on this raft for like 3 weeks.
We've been adrift for almost 3 weeks now.
Yeah, like I said.
Hasn't your hair gotten a little long? Just a little. Ha ha ha.
Kira doesn't act like a spoiled princess now. Well, I mean, how can she? If you told someone she was one of the island girls, no one would doubt it. Now that she's got that tan.
It's terrible. I don't want to be like an island girl. What is that? There in the water.
Uh-oh.
What the? It's a shark. We could be eaten. What should we do? They're circling our raft, but they're not attacking.
They're waiting for us to surrender. Let's think about this.
I've got it. They're not hungry.
They're sharks. Hunger is pretty much their thing.
My grandpa told me that only humans attack living things when they're not hungry.
Then what we're doing is not usual human behavior. We didn't eat fish until we were starving. Well, I mean, they were raw.
That's right. They're going. Goodbye, sharks.
What? Oh, Enix, you've done it again. Morality lessons that make no sense.
When I was in the castle, I loved watching the sunset.
This is going to be the most boring video ever.
The sunset was so beautiful from the corridor of the castle. But now I've come to hate it, because it means it's time for more raw fish for dinner. After the sun has set, the darkness comes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I'd never see the sunrise again. But since you're with me, I see a beautiful sunrise every morning. With you by my side, I can even enjoy times like these.
I've wanted to say the same things to you, but somehow the words just wouldn't come out. And if they did, they wouldn't sound as fit. I just nodded, saying nothing. Wait, am I talking now? And then I took a nap. Suddenly, Will fell over unconscious. Will is narrating his own life. I mean, it says right there, Will, suddenly Will fell over unconscious.
Will, what's wrong? Suddenly Kara was upset. Wake up, don't leave me here alone.
He was overcome by raw fish in his stomach. You can wake him up now. He'll be fine if he takes vitamin C. Oh, I got scurvy. It's scurvy, a disease caused by a long-term lack of vitamin C, and by eating raw fish. Columbus's crew contracted at once, nothing to worry about. They're all still alive and fit. I guess it's nice to know that Columbus lives in this fantasy world. Well, it does have Incas. When it gets worse, the blood gets bad and the skin turns black. Okay. I'm not going to touch that one. The gums bleed and the body starts decaying.
Stop! I don't want to listen to such talk. It's dirty.
I'm glad you're okay.
But you know best. Thank you.
You should thank the dog outside. He found your raft and came to get me.
Come on, wake up. We've got to thank the dog. Will, wake up. We've reached land. We're saved.
Kara, where am I?
We're at the home of the kind man who saved us. His name is Jeffrey Dahmer. I think we'll be fine. You've been tossing in your sleep.
Oh, sorry. I a lot of sexual energy pent up.
I kept putting the blankets on you, but you threw them off.
This is the south outskirts of Oakton, rather. The city of Phrygia is a half a day to the north. If you're looking for your friend, you should look in a big town. I'm going to big town. Get out a little lamplight and head to big town. I need to come up with a more distinct voice for this guy that doesn't sound like Will. You should thank the dog outside. He found your raft and came to get me.
At any rate, let's go to Phrygia. I said something else, but you missed it. Because you foolishly attempted to actually use your control pad. Or the keyboard, anyway.
Oh, Turbo rescued us, eh? And we found another red jewel. I'm just shipping them off to him before we can even need them for anything, just as a way to avoid having them clutter my inventory, even though we got plenty of space. Oof, oof. Yeah, it is. It's Turbo. Check him out.
This dog's name is Turbo. Isn't he cute?
Oh, it's a reference.
Well, let's go. Maybe we'll see Eric, Lance, Lily, Lance, and Eric.
Seth is dead, though, right? So they went to Phrygia.
Hey, wait, I didn't get to explore the town. What the fuck? There were stairs leading down to the raft.
Awesome bullshit. Who knows what kind of awesome stuff we missed? Well, probably not much of anything, really, but...
Oh, it's nice. What a great city. People who live in such a pretty place must have beautiful hearts.
I suppose that's possible. Let's save the game. And then, since it's pretty much time to call it a video, I know this is madness, but... let's just try to get through this as quickly as we can. Yep, so I'm fast forwarding through just to confirm that there's nothing of any interest whatsoever. so that we can confirm there's really nothing to see, and that was a complete waste of time to come back. So if we come down here, there's not even the raft! Wow. Okay. Well, that was a great way to finish the video. But when we do come back for reals, here at Save Slot 1, a man is saying, "What a cute couple. Have you decided where you're staying tonight?" Oh, man, you know, a friend of mine and I are traveling through Europe once many years ago, and weird old lady waiting at the train station who, you know, spoke English, and it was not in an English-speaking country, and I mean, it's not a terrible story. It's just that there was no curtain, there was no shower curtain, and then she charged us extra for getting water on the floor of the bathroom, which was inevitable because there was no shower curtain. But just kind of a old lady who was hanging around waiting for students to come passing through the train station so that she could put them up in a room for the night and charge them too much. But somehow this is still going to creep me out. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for this video. When we come back, we will have more Illusion of Gaia. Looks like our friend Seth is dead, which is why it's a good thing we got a red jewel from him right before he was eaten by a fish. And his last words were something along the lines of, "I've never given you anything before. Take good care of it," and then he immediately dies. The rest of our friends are unaccounted for, except that us and the princess, who are the only ones who really matter anyway, are hanging around together in the biggest city we've come across, other than our own hometown, which is ruled by her evil dad. And who knows what exciting adventures we'll have here. We'll start finding out about those next time on the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.